everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate Razorpay payment link for Jotform submission. Let's suppose I want to sell a digital data which I have in my spreadsheet to my customers and for which I have also created a Jotform. And now I want that as soon as the customer is going to submit the form, automatically by using the same response, a payment link should be generated by using Razorpay. And then the same payment link should be shared automatically through email to the customer. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between all these applications, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now here we have Jotform in our trigger, and then we have Razorpay as well as Gmail in our action. So we are going to connect all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically generate a payment link on Razorpay for Jotform submission and send the same link to our customers through email. Let's suppose I want to sell digital data to my customers, for which I have two templates. First is the industry report template which I have created in Google Sheets, and the second is the balance sheet template which I have created by using MS Excel. And now I want that whenever a person is going to submit this form along with the details as well as the product which he want to purchase, automatically by using the response, a payment link should be generated in Razorpay for these products, and then the same payment link should be shared with my customer as an email. Okay, now for creating this automation, we are going to set up a simple integration between Jotform, Razorpay and Gmail, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of this software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation software which allows us to connect multiple applications without any coding or programming skills, and with this we can automate all our tasks. Okay, so this is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach directly by tapping this URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here to save the workflows. As you can find, I have two folders here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. Now, in order to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option, which is given on right corner. So let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Generate Razorpay payment link from Jotform submission. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save the workflow. So from the drop down, I'm going to select this test integrations folder, and now let's click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two concepts or the two principles on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Let's suppose we are going to take Jotform in our trigger and Razorpay in our action, and we want that as soon as we are going to receive a new response from Jotform submission, automatically by using that response, a payment link should be created in Razorpay. Now, after understanding the concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. So first of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is Jotform. So let's select it. Now we will select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So we will select new response as our trigger event. And here we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So now because I want that as soon as a new form will be submitted in Jotform, automatically the response of that form should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. So the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Jotform towards Pabbly Connect. So let us just copy this, and now we are going to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect with the help of this URL. So let me take you towards my Jotform account. So this is the form which I have created named as file purchase forms. So I have created this for selling my spreadsheets. So I have two options over here: industry report template which I have created in Google Sheets, and a balance sheet template which I have created in MS Excel. So whenever a person is going to submit the response, select one of them and enter the details in this form to submit it, automatically the response will be captured in Pabbly Connect. For that, we are going to connect this form with Pabbly Connect. So let's go towards settings section in the form, and then we have to select integrations from the left side. After selecting integrations, here we need to search for webhooks. So let's select it, and now here we need to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and then we have to click on this complete integration button. As we have done that, we can find that our integration is ready. Let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission by submitting the form which we have created so that the response could be captured here in Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to go towards the publish section, and then I'm going to copy this link of the form. And here I'm going to open it in a new tab. So let's say a user is going to purchase industry report template, which is of 500 rupees. And here I'm going to enter dummy details in order to submit the form. So let's say the name of the user is dummy user. And here is a random email, dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to submit the form. And as soon as we have submitted the form, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and we can find that automatically we have received all the details of the form. Here is the webhook URL through which we have connected Jotform with Pabbly Connect. Here is the username, the name of the customer, dummy user, the amount of the spreadsheet for industry report template, and the currency is INR. And here are some other details. Okay, now because we have received this response, that means our connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is successful. So whenever a new customer is going to submit the form, automatically the response of that form will be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Now by using this response, I want to generate a new payment link for the product industry report template. Now here my objective is that by using this response, a new Razorpay payment link should be generated for this product industry report template. So we will move towards our action step, and in our action application, here I'm going to search for Razorpay. So the action event will be create payment link. Let us select it, and we will click on connect. Now from the given options, I'm going to select this add new connection to build a new connection with Razorpay account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now we need to enter two details over here, key ID as well as the key secret. From where we are going to find these details, for that the instructions are provided to us here. We need to go towards the Razorpay dashboard, and then under settings section, we will find both the details. So let me take you towards my Razorpay dashboard. So this is the Razorpay dashboard. Now here we have to go towards the account and settings option from the left side. Okay, and here we can find the option of API key. So let us select it. Now this is the API key. We have to click on this regenerate test key button, and now we have to click on this deactivate old key immediately. Let's click on confirm and deactivate, and here is the key ID as well as the key secret. So first of all, I'm going to copy the key ID and I will paste it over here. The next is the key secret. So I'm going to copy the key secret also, and we will paste it over here. Okay, done. In the same manner, you need to find both the details. Now let's click on save. And with this, we can find that Razorpay is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking us following details in order to generate the payment link. First of all, it is asking us the amount for which the payment link is to be created. Now we have received all the details related to the customer as well as the product which we want to sell in our earlier response, that is in Jotform response. So we will one by one map the data over here. Now what is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given and here are all the details. We want to map the amount which is given over here. So here I'm going to select the amount of the product. Okay, that means amount of the industrial report template, and it is given that amount must be in the smallest unit of currency. For example, pass 1000 for rupees 10. So for example, if you want to enter rupees 10 over here, then you need to enter 2 extra zeros for that. So because here I want to enter 500 rupees, so therefore I will have to enter 2 extra zeros over here. So I have done that manually. Now whatever data we have mapped over here, it has become dynamic, so it is going to change with each and every response. That means now whenever a new form will be submitted in Jotform and the response of that form will be captured here in Pabbly Connect, automatically the amount is going to be replaced with a new amount of that new product which is to be purchased. Okay, but whatever data we have entered manually, let's suppose here we have entered the 2 zeros manually, so it has become static, and now it is not going to change with each and every response. So every time the amount is going to be changed, but the zeros will be same. Okay, now let's move further. Here it is asking us for the currency. In what currency we have the amount? So we have the amount in INR. Let's map that also. The next is the type. We want to generate the link for the payment, and here will be the description of the payment link. So here I am going to enter payment link for which product I am generating this payment link. So I am generating the payment link for industry report template. I am going to map this. So once again, because I have mapped this data, it is going to change with each and every response. Okay, so this is the payment link for the industry report template. Now the next it is asking us the name of the customer. In the response, we have also received the name of the customer. Here is the first name. We will use a space and we will also map the last name so that it could become the full name of the customer. Okay, and here is the email. So let's map the email also. We have not received contact number in the response, therefore I'm just ignoring this field for now. If you have received the contact number also, you can definitely map that. And here it is asking us the receipt, reminder, etc. So some of the fields are not mandatory over here, so I'm ignoring them for now. We will move directly towards the expiry date. So here we need to provide the date on which the payment link will get expire. I want that payment link should get expire after 2 days of receiving. So whenever the customer will receive this payment link, the payment link should get expire after 2 days of that. And it is given that we need to enter the expiry date in timestamp format. For that, I'm going to add one more action step over here. So we'll click on this add action step button. And here I'm going to select date time formatter in my action step. So date time formatter is an amazing feature by Pabbly which allows us to format the date and time according to the workflow requirements. Here, first of all, we need to get the date on which we want the payment link to get expire. So for that, what I'm going to do in the action event, here I'm going to select modify current date. So this will first of all fetch out the current date. Okay, let's click on connect. Now it is asking us select the format in which you want to convert the date. Okay, so here I want to convert current date in this format, month, day and the year. Okay, so I have selected it. Now we will select the time zone. So because I live in India, so I'm going to select the time zone as Asia, Kolkata. The next is the operation. So because I want that payment link should get expire after 2 days of the current date. So here I'm going to add 2 days after the current date. So I have entered the value 2 and the unit as days. So every time this workflow will run in real time, automatically it will fetch out the current date and then it is going to add 2 more days into the current date and then it will generate the response. So let's click on save and send test request button. And here is the response. In the response, we have received the date after the 2 days of current date. So today is 23rd of January. In the response, we have received the date after 2 days, that is 25th of January. Now we are going to convert this date into timestamp. Okay, so let us add one more action step over here. And in the action application, once again, here I'm going to select date time formatter. And this time we are going to select format date only as the action event. Let's click on connect. And here it is asking us what date you want to format. So I'm simply going to map the date which we have received from our earlier response, the date after 2 days. And now here we need to enter 2 details from format and to format. So first of all, we need to select the format in which the date is given. So this is month, date and the year format. So I'm going to select this month, date and year format. And now here we have to select in what format we want the date. So we want it in the timestamp format. Let us select it and we will click on save and send test request button. So it has converted the date into timestamp. Now we are going to move further and we are going to simply map the timestamp here in the expiry date section. Okay. Now, because we have mapped this data, automatically it is going to replace. Now it is asking us for the other details. SMS notify, email notify, partial payment, etc. Now let's click on save and send test request button. And we have received the response. In the response, we can find that we have also received the payment link. So this is the short URL. Let me copy it and paste it here in this field. So we have opened it in a new tab and we can find that it is taking us towards the payment link of the product industry report template. So this is the payment link. The amount is 500. Okay. So whenever the customer is going to receive this, he or she can open the link and make the payment. Okay. So let me cross this. We will go back. And because I want to share this link through email to my customers, I'm going to add one more action step over here. And in the action application here, I'm going to select Gmail. In the action event, we will select send email. Let's click on connect. And now I'm going to select add new connection. So after selecting add new connection, here I'm going to select connect with Gmail. And I will select my account. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access my Gmail account. Let's click on allow as it is 100% safe. And our authorization has become successful. Now it is asking us following details in order to send the email. Okay, first of all, it is asking recipient email address. On what email address you want to send the email. I want to send email to my customer. We have already received the email of the customer. So let us simply map that. Okay, so this is the email. We have mapped this. On this email address, I want to send the email. The next is the CC, BCC. These fields are not mandatory, so I'm ignoring them for now. And here we need to enter the sender name. Okay, from what name you want to send the email. Let's say here I'm going to enter Pabbly. So now because I have entered the name manually over here, it has become static and now it is not going to change with each and every response. The next is the email subject. So here my email subject will be payment link for, and I'm going to map the name of the product. Okay, from the Jotform response. So this is the industry report template. So once again, because we have entered payment link for this sentence manually, it will be static. But the data which we have mapped over here, that means the name of the product industry report template is going to be replaced. Okay, now the next is the email content type, which will be plain. And here we are going to enter the email which we want to send. So the email will be hello. So I'm simply going to map the name of the customer, first name, hello dummy. Okay. So this is the content. Hello dummy, thank you for purchase. We will share the file once you will complete the payment. Here is the payment link. So I have mapped the payment link. And here it is given that the link will get expired after 2 days. Thank you. So this is the basic message which I want to share. Now, apart from this, if you want to attach a particular file along with the email, you can also enter the name of the file as well as the attachment URL of the file here in these fields. Okay, now let me click on this save and send test request button. And here we have received the response. In the response, we have received the status that is sent. That means the email is sent on the email ID which we have mapped. So let's go and check on Gmail. So here we have received the email. Okay, hello dummy, thank you for the purchase. And we can find that in the email, the link is also given. So let me open the link and it is redirecting us towards the payment link on Razorpay. Okay, so this means that our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully built a connection between Jotform, Razorpay and Gmail. So now whenever a new form will be submitted in Jotform by a customer, automatically by using the response, a payment link on Razorpay will be created for that product and automatically the same payment link will be shared through Gmail to that same customer. Let's check the workflow once again. Here I'm going to once again copy the link and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And now I'm going to enter the details in this particular form. Let's say this time the name of the customer is test. And here I'm going to enter user, test user, a random email. And this time I'm going to select this balance sheet template with the worth of 500 rupees. Let me click on this submit button. And as soon as we have submitted this form, we will go and check on Gmail whether automatically an email is received on the email ID which we have entered in the form or not. And yes, here we can find that we have received another email and the subject is payment link for balance sheet template. So the product name is automatically changed. Here is the name, hello test. Thank you for the purchase. We will share the file once you will complete the payment. This is the payment link. Let me open it. And it is redirecting us towards the payment link for balance sheet template. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in the workflow. So we have taken 5 simple steps, trigger and 4 actions. In trigger, we have taken Jotform and in action, we have taken date time formatter, Razorpay as well as Gmail. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever we are going to receive a new response in Jotform, automatically by using the same response, a payment link will be created for the product in Razorpay and then the same link will be shared to our customers through email. And we have also used date time formatter to format the date for the expiry date. Okay. Now, in the same manner, by following the same steps, you can very easily create this automation and this will enable you to automatically generate Razorpay payment link for the products which you want to sell whenever a new form will be submitted in Jotform. You can also use the same workflow which I have created. I will attach the link of this workflow in the description of the video. So thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.